Well, here we are. The devs have gone and fused tower defense with bullet hell, then drenched the whole thing in roguelite mechanics. The idea is downright crazy. A forest city constantly pushes forward while monsters chase it in huge swarms, attacking from all directions. Here, the vertical gameplay turns into a full-on emergency. Everything's on fire and falling apart pretty much all the time. But you are the heavily armed mayor of this massive crawling giant. In monsters are coming, rock and roll. It drags itself down the road like a huge armored caravan, and your job is to sprint around like a maniac, gathering resources on the move, hauling them back to the fortress, and using the scraps to reinforce walls, clear paths, place turrets, gun towers, mortars, flamethrowers, anything that can stop the endless swarm, all while juggling your entire economy. Every stop is a chance to power up, every time you hit the road is a chance to get wiped. Enemies press in waves, and once you stabilize, there are bosses to slap you hard. Blink once and you are desperately trying to keep the city from falling apart. Today I'm taking a look at this fresh release, how far you can actually get with it, and whenever it's even worth spending your hard-earned shekels on. Alright, I already played one round for my other YouTube channel, so there is some progression, but really not much. I unlocked a couple of things, but we will go through meta progression after the first run. And as you can see, I have just one city, Belfry, which is 20% city max health. And then there is Mirror City, which is not unlocked, City of Ashes, Propaganda, Worker City, Caravan, Atrium, Great Dragon, Medieval Fair, Royal Mausoleum, right? I hope I don't butcher the pronunciation. Road of Elderwood, an ancient forest that sprouted from the ruins of a lost civilization. Let's pick it up, and difficulty, the only one is available, the normal one. The rest is locked. There is Expert, Nightmare, and Hard. So normal will work, but I can promise you that the game is very difficult, even on normal, at least without any meta progression, which I don't really have all that much. And yeah, here you just balance a lot of things at the same time, and it might be very, very much frustrating. So obviously you have your gold here, which I'm mining right now. And you need to make sure your city is moving, because if it doesn't, it's getting wrecked really, really quickly. I'm thinking for this run to go for fire and explosive build. Yes, I think I will go for that specifically. And let's put one tower up behind, because at the start I've noticed that you are getting a lot of mobs coming at you exactly from behind. And later on it's getting like more varied. They actually attack you from behind. Not all of them. Oh my god, what is going on here? It's just pure chaos, really. Okay, we have summons an explosive minion, bonus summon for every 10 wood earned. Right. And then there is increases the hero harvesting speed by 20%. And I'm thinking about going for the speed simply because it gives you more upper hand at the start. You can be more efficient with all the resources at the start, and yeah. Okay, another fire dragon, and then we have laborers' houses. Increases explosion size by 5%, or we can summon decaying minion every 9 seconds. So that's for summoner build, and I'm thinking for this run I will ignore it. I'll just go for really just burning build. And since I don't have any explosion towers, for now I'll skip the laborer's house, but later on it makes sense to have them as well in my city layout. So, and you can actually die, your hero can die, your city can die. If your city dies, that's game over. If your hero dies, well, that can be fixed. You just place a tomb and you lose some space in your city layout. This is sort of like a penalty but not very significant, right? So we can pick up 20% attack speed on our axe, or increase its size or the damage. I'm thinking about going for attack speed for now, simply because I have already some harvesting speed. Maybe it stacks, maybe it doesn't. I really have no idea, because that's first impression video. And so I played very little of this game, but I'm liking it so far. Okay, we activated some tower here. I just need to pick up some XP. Okay, more harvesting speed. Yes, please. And we have also mortar there, but I'm thinking about going for economy upgrades at the start, simply because there's not much threats early on, and I think it just makes sense to get as much resources as possible, stack up all the stuff, the gold, and so we can just get everything we need at the shop, because there are stops here. There will be stops where you can actually buy stuff at the shop. Okay, I'm thinking about going, yeah, lumber X damage 20%, just... Oh, we got some healing as well. That's really nice. Look at that huge thing. Oh my god, and it actually has some soul blades spinning around. Can you please... we have vacated houses. Increases minion damage by 7%. That's for Necromancer build, and we are not doing that for now. But we can get some Craftsman houses. Increase tower damage by 5%. Yeah, why not? Let's put it right here. And I'm placing the layout probably that doesn't make sense to you, but it will make sense later on, because I'm expecting a tower which increases damage of all my towers by 50%. Okay, we destroy that huge guy, and I'm really happy about it. Okay, let's pick up the leftover wood and see if we can farm some extra XP here. It doesn't look like I will be able to pick up those crystals there. And yeah, you can see the up top you have the XP bar, and on the right there is oh look, adjacent towers plus 30% attack speed. Yes, please. Let's get it up here. Yeah, sounds like a good investment. And here's the first stop. Here we can just recharge. There is a shop here, we can buy some stuff. And there are also challenges here. This one will give me a level up for my hero. And this one will also give me a level up. We can pick up the golden pistol. Attack speed scales with gold owned. So the more gold I have, the faster it shoots. Or we can get the bombs. Fires a bomb that creates an explosion and sets part of the ground on fire. Or we can get rotating ice rays. That's a tough choice. We can also reroll for 5 gold. I think I'll go for rotating ice. Yeah, because it's just very strong. At least that's my early impression. Don't take my word for it, because I might be actually in a lot of bull. Simply because I don't have experience, you know, with this game, and just it's my first impression, so... Okay, we have fragmentation mortar. Shoots an explosive fragmentation shell, and here you can see the animation, how it works. Sort of like bursts in the air and then just covers a huge, well, not huge, but significant amount of zone. So it's AoE, and we want that. Let's put it somewhere here so it just shoots on the right as well. And I'm thinking about harvesting. Harvesting, I could use that. And maybe reroll And I can even repair the city, but it doesn't make sense. 10%, that will be 60, so I can benefit. I only lose... Yeah, I only lack 26 HP, so let's reroll. See what else we have here. Yeah, I'm thinking about putting one tower somewhere here. Yeah, here I would just place some power up, and here having the... Yeah, and then we also have laborers' houses, which we can drop right here. Gunner Brigade. Sure. Why not? Maybe up front or on the left. Probably on the left makes most sense. And then there is Scorpio Javelin. Fires a bonus arrow for every gold deposited. Right, that's... I think that's good addition, simply because it will just scale with time. Right? Hope I'm reasonable. But anyway, 19... We have 19 gold left, and we can farm here. Just mini challenge here, which is typically very easy. Here you see the progress bar, and things are getting much more heated when you progress further in those stages. And after the second one, I think there is like a mini boss, or maybe it's a boss. I actually did not kill a single boss in this game yet. But I'm hoping this run is where we actually make some progress, you know, instead of sniffing dust. Okay, they are done. And we have, what, 4 seconds to farm the gold. Instead I'm farming the XP like a greedy bastard I am. Just leave that stuff. We have 40 gold now, and we can also... We have a forest here. Produces 1 wood every 20 seconds. Plus 5% faster per same neighbor. Right. So we can drop it somewhere here, right? So we have 1, 2, 3 slots, and we can build it right here. Right? Ah, and another one. So we have 2 of them. Can we upgrade? No, we can't. Oh, wait, what? How? Okay, 3 of them for 1 level up. How does it work? I don't understand. I do not. But anyway, let's check the shop if we have anything. We can reroll for 13. And I don't feel like re-rolling for 13. That seems like a very steep price. Let's just go ahead and farm some stuff here while we can. Just look at that speed. I'm just blazing like a beaver. One might say bobber. Okay. Pirate Technician's houses increases the regular burn damage by 5%. I like that. I like the sound of it. And I'm thinking about dropping it right here. Yeah. Not bad. At least I hope so. Again, don't take my word for it or any advice here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just, you know, I like to look confident and just like I'm giving like advice to people and like I know what I'm doing, but obviously you can tell that I don't. I mean, the game's probably not so... where the road is blocked? Why is it stuck? Interesting. And yeah, being stuck in one place, it seems like it's very important not to be stuck at any time. Okay, explosions, or we can get another forest. Let's get another forest. And get this stuff as well, with the level up. Ice Drake damage or size or damage on our... I'm thinking about just on our default attack. It makes sense because we have already some upgrades for the damage speed related, and then some damage. It just multiplies everything, makes it all the better, right? Okay, I can't pick it up because my stuff here, I can only have a limited amount of it, right? At least as I understand it from the previous run, it was like that. I have no idea what I'm doing here, if it's even worth it. Okay, rotation speed, damage. Rotation speed sounds like a good idea. It might be not a good idea though. So, okay, that stuff, let's break it and see what it gives us. Some gold and that's it. Do I need to kill that stuff? Yeah, it seems so. Because last time I remember when when I left it without attention, it just bursted into a lot of small nasty spiders. Don't like that. Yeah, let's put it right here. Yeah, it seems like that upgrade for the harvesting is doing a lot of work. I'm just really getting a bunch of resources very quickly. Just look at that, I'm plowing through it. And you know, it also reminds me of the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. It's sort of the same sequence, so you go out there, you collect resources, and you try to survive. I mean, plus 30% damage, I think that's no-brainer. Oh, and I forgot to explain, the wood actually gives you... Yeah, it gives you... It speeds up your towers. Yeah, thinking about getting the mortar here. Probably dropping it somewhere here. It seems like the behind part and the right side are the busiest. Maybe it will change with time, but right now it's like that. It's also interesting, the wood when the forest was burning. Does it actually destroy the resources or allows me to farm it quicker? I have no idea. So many questions. I guess you came to this video to maybe learn something new, and instead you just being faced with a lot of questions from me. And not optimal, you know. But that's not an educational video. Okay, what we have here is a dart rifle. Shoots a long-range piercing projectile that prioritizes high HP enemies as targets. Sounds like a good plan. I'd like to have that. Thanks. What else do we have here? And yeah, as for the video, I'm thinking about doing it like for an hour, maybe less than an hour. And if the video is getting some, will get some views, I'll just happily do one more. Maybe building an Necromancer city, which sounds like a really fun thing to do. We have some stone here, and we have a level up for our character. I'm thinking about going for a level up. Let's see what the shop offers. Again, a lot of forest. Man, I'm just becoming a druid here. Yeah, I'm getting that. Why not? Okay, let's plop it right here. And here. Oh, yeah. Then there is farm. And there is more burning to do. Let's get one probably here just to protect our forest. And there is laborer's house, which increases the explosion. Let's put it right here to the other one. And then there is farm, but I'm thinking about re-rolling. We still have 91. Oh, this one. I waited for you for a very, very long time, my friend. 50% increase on all the towers around it. Here we have more attack speed. Yeah, I'll drop it here. And we can have more of this dragons here. Maybe here? Increases tower damage. Let's have one of these. And maybe upgrade this one. Or have one here. Or maybe behind. The range is pretty wild, just look at it. The radius here showing. Maybe up front? Maybe up front. It will cover a lot of like free corners of my city, which is not a bad thing. Okay, I'll go for a level up here. We have some... How much HP we have? That's so weird, we don't actually see how much we have. But whatever. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm pretty strong, just look at that. I'm just throwing them with one swing. Last run, it wasn't like that. I just opted out of the upgrading my left click. Well, it's technically it's not even a left click. Because I'm not clicking anything, it's just auto attack. But you can change that in the option. And what I really like about the game is the dynamic. You have tons of things to do at all times. And the further you progress, the more you can do. Okay, are we... Okay, they are finally dead. Let me get this stuff. And we can do more damage on the left click or rotation speed or damage on this thing. It only adds 9 damage, which is not even 8. Not a lot. And this one adds 15. I'm thinking about getting more damage on my left click, just grabbing some XP. Let's see what happens if I'm okay. Let's not see. Let's just leave. Aha, level up. And we have 506 health, and I'm going for more mortars here. Actually, the attack distance is kinda small. Well, it covers behind, it covers slightly up front and on the right. Yeah, okay, let's put it there. Whatever. 51. Yeah, well, let's just go. Let's just go and... Yeah, now you see, I can't even... And I was at the challenge, I was destroying the mobs with just one left click. I keep calling it a left click, but whatever. But here it's it doesn't even kill them anymore. Okay, let's grab some gold, because we have some towers scaling off the gold we have. Clean the nest. How's my city doing? All not too hot. Oh, look at that. It actually farmed some stuff. Look. There was some pot. It was just farmed randomly. That's really cool. Okay, the size or the damage on Lumberjax. Thinking about going for damage on Lumberjax doesn't feel like those rays are doing too much. I mainly got them to slow down the enemies. And it seems like it's doing like a great job at that. Okay, more forest. I think I had enough. I already have tower attack speed plus 87%, and then we have produces 1 gold for every 20 experience deposited. Well, I don't know about that. That makes sense at the start of the run. So let's just reroll, see what we have. Harvesting speed or explosive. I'm not a big fan of that, any of that in all honesty. Let's just slap one right here. I don't want to reroll at the same time, it just costs too much. Like 13. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Not on my watch. Drop some healing here and clear up the road. Okay. I'd like to get that gold, if possible. Yeah, that's fine. You see, there's like tons to do, even at lower difficulty. I wonder what Nightmare looks like. I mean, of course I don't have any meta upgrades, but, you know, still. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This is getting tougher. But it seems like my build is working so much better than the first run. The first run I did for another video, another channel, and it was like complete disaster. I don't know. Okay, let me clear the front as quickly as I can. By the way, thank you for watching. If you are still here for some reason, please consider subscribing and liking the video. I'm doing mostly first impressions videos. Sometimes maybe I'll put out some guides. I had a few guides in the plan, but oh man, they take so much time to produce, really. So I'll just get this gold-based tower since it shoots a huge distance around it. And I really need to start upgrading some of my towers and getting more XP. Okay, let me get to my... Yeah, it clearly looks like this run is much better than whatever I had previously. I'm just getting so much more. So I would say early advice, just focus on those towers for harvesting. I mean, I had that idea that it's probably very beneficial to have at the start, but just in the first run, it was just a bad luck where I didn't get any of those, and so I was just short on all the resources, and yeah, it resulted in a very tough run. So just plan your city around harvesting at the start. I mean, it makes sense, you know, to do that. And probably you are not choosing most of the time. Okay, we have... Oh, look at that! Boomerang. Shoots a boomerang that collects XP and gold. Yes, please. I would like that. So we have 2 utility weapons so far. And 154 coins. Let me upgrade stuff. Yeah, just behind makes a lot of sense. But then the front needs some attention as well. Where do I have those pyro? Ah, this one here. I'll just put it near, since they get the bonus and explosion here. I don't really want any more of the forest. It feels like an overkill. Okay, we have sheep farm though. Sheep farm, which is rare. 3 times the sheep farm. Can I actually place it anywhere? Yes, I can. If anything, I could drop it right here. But then XP, it might be too late to have. Let's get this one. And the laborer's house. Right here. And we have full HP. Oh, that's really nice. Triggers a freezing explosion. Okay, let's put it right here, so it just slows down. Or maybe here. Yeah, sounds good. So it protects this stuff. And then we can have the sheep farm, or... Nah, I'll reroll, whatever. I'm thinking it's just too late, you know, for that stuff. Supper tower. Okay, let's Let's put one here. The range is pretty abysmal. And one more freezing. One more freezing. Let's put it right here so it just guards our unprotected corner. And we still have 46. We can either go for stone, which we don't need, or for wood. And let's go for wood. Okay, there is a cart here. Yes, it's just the same stuff. We just clear the mobs and then we get the reward. Oh man, that's tough. Oh wow. Oh, I did not notice that guy. Almost died here. Oh boy. Let's just get XP fast and move. Move. Okay, all good. Sweet! And a level up. Aha, rare pyrotechnicians' houses. Oh wow, I have a lot of them, but then it just makes sense since I have the pyrotechnical build. Okay, I'll heal up here. I wonder if it's possible to even upgrade my overall health on the hero. Probably through meta progression. Yeah, no healing left. What we have in shop? Just some stuff, random stuff. I really don't want to spend. But then, will I ever get another shop? I'm thinking like I'm at the late stages here. Maybe it's just worth spending everything. So let's do that. Aha, this one's really good. Okay, and that's everything I had, so let's just go. Hopefully I'll get some healing somewhere, anywhere. We have some gold here. Again, I don't know if I will ever be able to use that gold at all. But, you know, I'm just a greedy MFer, so I'm just getting it. Just hoarding as much as I can. Okay, that stuff looks menacing. Wow, what? Is it healing? Look, there's like a green circle around it. Well, I guess I should not be standing. Okay. That's Druid or what? Or is it healing his allies with that green stuff? Have no clue. Okay. Stop aiming at me. That looks bad. That's cool. So far so good. Oh, look at that. Tower explosion size increased by 1% per wood level. And we have 52, so it will be 52% increase. Yes, please. We like that. It's getting larger, the size of the... Okay, let me just avoid all the attacks here and just destroy the guy. Please die. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Did we win? It doesn't look so, because on the progress bar I still have a huge way to go ahead. Let's just gather whatever we can. Deposit as much as we can. More stuff. Quicker. Seems the build is quite decent, to be honest with you. I mean, it doesn't look like I'm doing really all that great, but believe me, in my first run, it was much worse. What we have here? Harvesting speed, trigger freezing explosion. Let's upgrade the freezing explosion. Yeah, look at that. It increases the damage, attack rate, range, so it does make sense to have that. I would like to farm some stone, but then... Ooh, it's getting hot. Yeah, just to heal up my castle, fortress, whatever you want to call it. And maybe more XP. Ah, it's stuck. Let me clear up the stuff. Is it okay? Yeah, I think... just move, please. Okay, clear that stuff, clear all the things. Not much stone here. And I would like some... Ah, here it is. Wonder what the boss will be. It doesn't look like I'm suited to handle the boss, you know? Okay. Tower explosion size increased by 1%. Yes. More of those, please. Okay, we are stuck again. Let's just get it unstuck. Yeah, I think having that harvesting speed is just so detrimental for success. I don't think you can really replace it with anything. It just needs to be... Oh, that's a huge mess is going on behind. I'm so happy I upgraded the frost tower. Okay, there is something interesting here. Let me take a look. Oh no, it's stuck! Please, please, please! Please, please, please! Oh, look at those little guys here. With spears. They look friendly. It doesn't mean they are friendly, though. Let me get some XP here. It's kinda risky. Okay, level up. Hero harvesting, more. I'll reroll. And I'll just reroll again. Ah, this one. Yes, please. Let's just drop another one behind the upgrade. Those epic towers that increase the... Ah, I'm stuck here. I didn't even notice. There's so much going on. Crazy. That game is intense. I love it. Big time. Okay, let's upgrade some of the towers. Maybe this one or the behind one. Yeah, this one. Seems like there's the most heat is from behind, so it just makes sense. Did we win? Hope we won. I would like us to win the second run. I mean, it's normal difficulty, don't... I do understand that it's not a big, I guess, deal, but... No, for me it's a first victory, actually, so... Belfry reached the Ark. Oh yeah. I'm really happy. I'm really happy I did this in the first run. Just look at that. Belfry, the pioneers. We have found the Ark. It's in ruins, but it exists. Behind the thin ramparts, the monsters are already approaching. Some of our people wanted to restart the city. I burned the wheels. I am the first worker king of the Ark, and I will certainly not be the last. Other cities will come, and our worker will wear my crown. Wherever I give it to him myself, or he takes it from whatever is left of me, the Ark will survive. Alright. That sounded a little pretentious, but I'll let it slide. Okay, we unlocked Ritual Daggers. Shoots a projectile that turns slain enemies into decaying minions. Not bad. Circle Saws. 3 rotating saws that cut wood. Yes, please. Fire church. All explosion sizes are increased by 20%. Road of ice. In this frozen land, life seems suspended until the city stirs its denizens from their slumber. Denizens. I don't know how to pronounce that. 50% progression currency. Not bad. I like that. Town Hall, Mirror City. Each building built is duplicated and mirrored on the right side of the city. Buildings deal 50% less damage and are 100% more expensive. XP grows 30% slower. And we have 29 meta currency. Alright, let's take a look at the progression. So we have 29 and we can upgrade here. What we can is city tower damage by 5%. I already have it on level 2. Then we can do shop rerolls, reduce the cost of rerolls by 5%. That sounds really terrible. Minions efficiency. I'm thinking about investing in the minions efficiency just to do necromancer build in the next video. That is, if this one gets any attention at all. Then there is city fortifications, increases the city's damage resistance by 4%, increases the city's health by 5%, the attack speed of towers by 5%, the range of towers. Okay, I did not want to upgrade it, but I did, accidentally. And then there are upgrades on the hero, the damage, the harvest speed, carrying capacity. Carrying capacity is nice, I'll take that. Hero armor 4%, increase the hero health of the hero by 10%, increase the attack speed of the hero by 4%, and movement speed. And then there is collection too. Those stuff we already reviewed, so nothing new. And something else unlocked here. Golden slingshot. Okay. Well, the list is not so big, in all honesty. And then there is the arc. Yeah, okay. Well, I love the game. What I did not like is the music. It seems very repetitive. And I might be wrong here, but it feels like there is just one track, which is looped. Well, you can always mute the music and use your own, right? This is what I will do, but anyway, that will be the end of this video, and I really appreciate you watching it, especially if you watched it till the end. I would also appreciate your subscription and the like if you like the video. If not, well, always thumbs down. And if you have any tips or tricks for this game, I would love to learn it. I'll probably learn it myself, some of them, and share with you if you are just starting out. But anyway, this will be the end of the video, and really, see you soon in another one. Bye bye.